Hi everyone, I'm Maya and I'm a listener at Pinkymind. Welcome to the second part of a 5-part series. In case you haven't watched the first one, please go to Pinkymind's profile and check it out. I told you that this series was going to be about the 5 R's, which are certain things that you can implement in these testing times or in general to deal with stress, anxiety, and other things effectively. The first R that I talked to you about is routine, which is basically all about maintaining consistency in whatever it is that you do. The second R, which I'm going to be talking about today, is Respire. Before I move on, I'm going to introduce the rest of the R's to you as well. So we're already done with routine, and today is going to be about Respire. The third R is rest, the fourth R is reward, and the fifth R is relay. So it's really important to pay attention to how our bodies react to stress, because if you can get a handle on that, then you can definitely deal with the stress more effectively. In relation to this, Respire is just a fancy way of saying breathe. Okay, it's biological. The more stressed you are, the shallower breaths you take, and there's not enough oxygen reaching your brain. If there's not enough oxygen reaching your brain, you can't think as clearly as you normally would, and you can't function as well as you normally would. My suggestion is, during your waking hours, set a series of alarms at 1-hour intervals throughout the day with a tiny note that says breathe. When the alarm rings, take a minute to just breathe. Okay, and this is not just a series of gulps that you take in. It doesn't satisfy the condition. What you're supposed to do is really focus on your breathing. When you breathe in, focus on what it feels like when your lungs are expanding, and when you exhale, imagine that you are sinking into the ground. As with anything else, only breathing doesn't work. There are a lot of ways in which our body carries stress. One is in the shoulders. So when your shoulders are tight like this and clenched, you are stressed, so drop them. Other things that you unconsciously do are clenching your fists, clenching your jaw, grinding your teeth, and lifting your toes up off the ground like this or curling them inward. Your entire foot has to be flat on the ground. So what I'm saying is, when you breathe, you also pay attention to how you're carrying yourself. If you let go of all of that accumulated tension in your body, whatever you're going through mentally seems to be a little less daunting. Now, for those of you who are no strangers to extreme anxiety or panic attacks, I know it's really difficult for you to calm down. So I suggest you use the 4-4s rule. So in this, what you essentially do is you breathe in for 4 seconds, you hold that breath for 4 seconds, you breathe out for 4 more seconds, and you hold it there for 4 seconds. Repeat this cycle for about 8 to 10 times. If you're having a panic attack, this is especially helpful. I've seen it in action. There are a few GIFs found on Google which follow this 4-4s rule, or you can also use a timer on your phone. Whatever it is, make sure you complete the entire cycle. It'll be difficult in the beginning, but it'll be worth it. So of the 5 R's, we finished the first one, which was routine, and we finished Respire today. Stay tuned for the next one, which is going to be about rest. And if you have anything to add, feel free to comment. See you soon.